You'd have expected a game about a sponge to have maybe soaked up some of the ideas that have come along since then. It's the worst platform I've ever played. It does so little to stand alongside the best.
Oh, okay. Press this button to
pay respects.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
So the anime Spongebob Squarepants was recently adapted into a video game, Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Sorry about that. The name comes from how after saying the title you have to rehydrate your mouth afterwards. In this game we get to play classics such as the square-shaped one, the star-shaped one, and the Texas-shaped one. The story begins with our square and star friend summoning a plague of robots onto Bikini Bottom with the magical artifact, the magic Conchshell.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick?
What if we put the robots in here? We say the magic wishing words. The Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
It was not the best day ever. In this game you'll face many robots, including Small Robot, Dumb Robot, Sauce Robot, Chemtrail Robot, Mexican Robot, Little Bitch Ass Robot that needs a shield to fight you Robot, Star Robot, Square Robot, Texas Robot, Ghost Robot, and Jellyfish Robot. This game is actually a cautionary tale of how Tartar technologies could be too advanced and one day take over the human race. To defeat the robot uprising, the Square One is taught the ancient bubble techniques from his alcoholic imaginary friend, Bubble Pal. He can perform the Bubble Stomp, Head Smash, Bowling Ball, and I kid you not, the Bubble Predator Missile. I repeat, SpongeBob can shoot a Predator Missile at will, and everyone in Bikini Bottom is just fine with it. Now the star's powers involve the simpler things in life, such as belly flopping and throwing watermelons. Now lastly, for our Texas character, she has a lasso that can obviously make her fly, and she can swing around like Spider-Man. The goal of the game is simple. Collect all the golden back scratchers that every single person in town seems to have a plethora of, for reasons unknown. I suspect though, they bought them all from the local spatula pyramid scheme. To get to new areas in town though, you need to show how much spatula cloud you really have, which only increases the more you acquire. So now that I think about it, this town is really obviously run by the spatula pyramid scheme business. Of course, you can always go the bartering route. The local sock salesman, Patrick Starr, offers you the low price of 10 of his missing socks for one golden spatula. So if you went to the store about around 10 socks for $5, that means you only need 75 spatulas or 750 socks, so you would only need to pay around $350 to beat the game. In your adventure, you will defeat the King of Jellyfish for some jelly, travel inside your own dream for dream spatulas, go inside a museum where the only artwork displayed is that of you and your friends. In a twist of events, the robots were not actually summoned by the magic Conchshell, but instead by a tiny piece of plankton. What is the final verdict? I'll let Squarebob say it best.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.